All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, future sharks. Welcome to our admissions overview webinar today. My name is Bao Gassel, and I represent the Graduate Admissions Department at Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing and Engineering, or CCE for short. So throughout the presentation, I'll be referring to the College of Computing and Engineering as CCE, and also Nova Southeastern University as NSU. And just as a heads up, everyone will be muted during this presentation, just so we have the best sound quality. So today I will be presenting to you some brief facts about NSU, highlights about CCE, information on both our master's and doctoral programs, and in addition, admission requirements, tuition and fees, along with additional helpful resources as well to get you started. So in just a little over 50 years, Nova Southeastern University has transformed into a dynamic, diverse, and cultured institution that has become a cornerstone of the South Florida community and a growing force nationwide. We were founded in December 1964, and since then have grown to offer more than 150 undergraduate, graduate, and professional programs. So I just want to quickly share with you some quick facts about NSU and CCE. We are regionally accredited by the Commission on Colleges of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, and we are recognized as one of the largest not-for-profit independent universities in the US. And the US News and World Report ranks us within their list of top 200 best colleges. NSU is also ranked at top 5 in the US for the largest number of minority graduate degree recipients. And we're home now to roughly 27,000 students and more than 176,000 alumni from 116 different countries, and we continue to grow. The College of Computing and Engineering offers degree programs that prepare you for many of the careers listed in the US News and World Report's 100 Best Technology Jobs in America, and also in the reports by DICE and Robert Half Technology, which are two of the leading technology placement firms. So now I'm going to dive deeper and give you a closer look at some academic highlights about NSU's College of Computing and Engineering and why you should seriously consider CCE. So the first point is our key recognition. CCE is labeled a National Center of Academic Excellence in Information Assurance and Cyber Defense by the Department of Homeland Security and the National Security Agency. So having this designation means that our curriculum in information security meets and or exceeds the requirements and standards expected of a leader in cybersecurity research and education. Furthermore, NSA and DHS also recognizes our curriculum as being a key factor in helping the nation's security solutions stay up to date with the evolving technology and to also increase the number of professionals out there that's needed to defend America's cyberspace. In fact, NSU is Florida's first four-year institution to hold this designation. So we've actually been recognized since 2005. Secondly, our graduates are definitely hard at work. So from the classroom to becoming leaders in the field of technology, many of our accomplished alumni are dominating in their careers at many recognizable organizations. You may be familiar with these that you see here, including other well-known organizations such as Boeing, IBM, Merrill Lynch, Siemens, and various US government agencies such as the FBI. So knowing that it's especially important to our students to find their edge in today's IT industry, CCE ensures that our students are getting high quality education. They have the resources to build professional relationships while earning their degrees. And as an alumni, they have an opportunity to grow their business or advance their career by networking with some of the 4,500 other alums who are also leading in their professions. And last but not least, innovation in the classroom. CCE offers innovative courses in data science, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, mobile learning, and mobile app development for both iOS and Android. And this is just to name a few. One thing that our faculty and administration is very good at is continuously innovating what courses are being offered to our students. Because as you know, technology is constantly evolving. So it's important to offer special topic courses that prepare our students to thrive and succeed in the industry's most sought after fields. All our courses are taught by experienced faculty members that hold terminal degrees from regionally accredited institutions all across the world. So why choose a tech career? I'm now going to share some information which will demonstrate the strength of the IT industry and how these jobs are not only very much in demand, but also have great competitive salaries. According to Dice.com, a career website aimed at providing tech professionals with career opportunities, data, insights, and advice, skills in big data, cloud, and process management are in high demand and are currently driving compensation upward. So by being aware of current trends like these, CCE takes pride in making sure students are offered the necessary technical knowledge and skills to be competitive and well-equipped for the real world. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, projected job growth for tech professionals is projected to grow 13% year over year through 2026, which is faster than the average for all other occupations. So, if you're contemplating whether or not to earn a degree in technology, this is definitely a great time to do it. And furthermore, according to the Robert Half Technology Salary Guide, these are 7 out of 10 technology jobs to watch out for because they are in high demand and earn good salaries. The salaries that you see listed here reflect the 50th percentile or the midpoint of starting salaries. And just to give you an example of how our programs can connect to these career paths, someone who earns a degree from our MS in computer science or information assurance in cybersecurity program could potentially be a future software engineer. And aside from these careers listed, there are many more out there. And these are just some examples. Also, as a student, you would have access to our career development office that helps all NSU students with career planning, job and networking resources, and much more. The more that companies look to digitize and automate business processes, the greater their need for tech professionals. So tech employees who stay up to date with knowledge of the latest developments in cloud, mobile, big data, security, and other technologies will only become more valuable to businesses in the years ahead. And another thing to consider is that students are realizing they need to advance their skill set so that it would elevate their marketability as a professional. In fact, employers may increase salaries 5 to 10% for professionals who have those certain in-demand abilities. Again, this is where CCE comes in because we offer degree programs that aim to provide these in-demand skill sets. And now I'm going to move on to our degree programs. So we currently have 7 Master of Science degree programs, each consisting of 10 courses and 30 credits each. The courses are available online, on campus, and or a combination of both. Please keep in mind, some programs offer mostly online courses, and they may not be suited for students who require all or mostly on-campus courses. If you do require mostly on-campus courses, please contact us, and we'd be happy to discuss these programs in more detail for you. So our computer science program, this is our most technical program. It's theory-based and holds several concentration tracks for you, such as software engineering, data science, and more to focus specifically on what interests you. Our cybersecurity management program is designed for individuals who want to focus on obtaining the necessary skills and abilities for the development of organizational policies that relates to information assurance and cyber defense, and also the analysis of operational systems for compliance with the applicable information assurance and cyber defense related laws and policies. The data analytics program focuses on the application of concepts and methods that's central to data analytics, database management, data warehousing, data mining, data visualization, forecasting, and predictive modeling. This program incorporates creativity, vision, strategic planning, and technology for analytics and decision-making. The information assurance and cybersecurity is if you want to focus on network security engineering to ensure the security of organizational assets. If that is what you're interested in, then you should definitely take a look at this program. It does lean more towards the technical side of our MS degrees. Our information systems program is our largest MS program. So it attracts the majority of students that may not necessarily possess an IT and or technical background. It has minimal programming and dealing more with project and knowledge management and information systems relating to the operational side of systems. Our information technology program is our most practical program that we offer. It's designed to be a more hands-on degree for practical knowledge. It also offers concentration tracks to sharpen specific skill sets. If you're looking to shift careers and want a technical graduate degree, this is definitely the one for you. Our technology and organizational leadership program focuses on the application of organizational leadership applied to technology infrastructures and organizations. The program incorporates creativity, vision, strategic planning, technology, ethics, motivation, teamwork, group, and organizational development for management planning and decision-making. So on average for our master's programs, it takes between 12 to 24 months to complete, depending on the amount of coursework that you plan on taking per semester, and if you plan on being a full-time or a part-time student. You are allowed to take up to 4 courses per semester, and the maximum number of years you have to complete the program is 5 years. And now for our doctoral programs. So we have 3, that's computer science, cybersecurity management, and information systems. The computer science with 64 credits at minimum is designed for the research-oriented professional with a master's in computer science or closely related field. It provides students with the tools and abilities to develop creative solutions to substantive real-world problems. The cybersecurity management program at 67 credits minimum combines both technically intensive and management-focused security courses to provide a comprehensive approach to the study of information security and cybersecurity management. The information systems program, also at 67 credits minimum, is geared towards individuals that are interested in working in areas such as knowledge management, project management, and dealing more with the operational side of systems. So the program format for our doctoral programs are very unique. We have a blend of on-campus and online activities. So for the core courses, the on-campus face-to-face meetings are held on the Fort Lauderdale-Davie campus, and it's once per term from a Wednesday to a Friday. Students are required to attend all of their scheduled class sessions, and then in between these sessions, students work on course assignments and research and participate in online activities involving interaction with faculty and with other students. After the core courses are completed, students would complete at least two research courses and at least 24 credits of dissertation. Please note, our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study in the US, as the primary delivery of these programs is online, and there are only 2 on-campus sessions per year. Furthermore, students can take a maximum of 2 courses per semester, which is considered full-time. Therefore, a student would be able to complete their core courses over 4 semesters or 2 years if they decide to go down this path. CCE is home to plenty of working professionals in the field that are trying their best to keep a healthy work-life balance. For these professionals, taking 1 course may not be as feasible as taking 2, which is also possible. It just extends the time of completion a little bit more. Do keep in mind that the cost of taking courses part-time also may not be as effective as taking courses full-time, since this will double the amount of travel to our Fort Lauderdale-Davie campus, which is our main campus, for non-local students. And regarding the research courses, the 2 research courses can be done consecutively, but not within the same semester, which would be 2 additional semesters followed by a 1-year minimum dissertation. Most students do go on and register for continuing dissertation anywhere between a year and a half, again, depending on the student, their research interest, etc. So overall, the minimum amount of credits is 64 or 67. However, it can extend beyond that. And on average, a student can complete their PhD program between 4 to 7 years. Again, it depends on the amount of coursework and time spent during the research and dissertation portion. And the maximum number of years to complete the program is 10 years. And now I'm going to move on to our admission requirements. So for our master's programs, we require a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited institution with a 2.5 overall GPA, the online application with a $50 application fee, all official transcripts from every institution that you attended, the resume, and also program-specific admission requirements. More on that in a little bit. For our doctoral programs, we require a master's degree from a regionally accredited institution with the 3.25 overall GPA, the online application with a $50 application fee, all official transcripts from every institution that you've attended, and the resume or the CV, whichever one you would like to submit, and 3 letters of recommendation, an essay, and also program-specific admission requirements. So aside from the general admissions for our graduate programs, these program-specific requirements highlight the kind of requirements that are specific to your degree program of interest. It's the background knowledge that the admissions committee looks for in a potential candidate. In addition, if an applicant does not necessarily have the adequate background that is needed for a particular degree program, they may be required to take 1 or more prerequisite courses during the first semesters of the program. Now, for international students, in addition to these requirements that are listed, These are also the additional documents that we would require. So if your degree was completed outside of the US, we would require a foreign transcript evaluation report. And so this report does have to come from a NACCES agency, or an agency from a NACCES as an NACCES member. And they have to include the US degree equivalency, a course by course listing, and also the GPA calculation as well. If English is not your native language, we would also require an English proficiency test score. So you can choose from the IELTS, the PTE, or the TOEFL. And the minimum score for the IELTS is 6.0, minimum score for PTE is 54, and the minimum score for the TOEFL is 80. I'd like to emphasize again that our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study here in the US, as the programs are offered in a format that is mostly online. And again, there's only 2 on-campus sessions per year. And I kind of want to demonstrate very quickly our admissions process. So when you apply online, allow 24 to 48 hours for us to process your application. Once it's processed, we'll give you a phone call or an email to talk about your application status, and of course, to answer any questions that you have. Once you submit the required documents, hopefully by the preferred deadline, we send your file to the committee for review. For master's, it takes about 1 to 2 weeks for a decision to be made, and then for the PhD programs, about up to 1 month for a decision to be made. Once a decision is made, you would get a decision letter to your email from the Director of Admissions. And if you are admitted, then you move forward on and meet with your academic advisor, talk about course planning, registration, and also any points of discussion regarding being a student. All right, our term dates and deadlines. So we have semesters that are available in the winter for 17 weeks, summer for 12 weeks, and fall for 16 weeks. Our next available term is fall 2020, which starts August 17. Please keep in mind for our doctoral programs, the core courses are not available in the summer term. And our admissions decisions are based and made on a rolling basis, and therefore we have preferred deadlines. So to ensure a decision in time for the desired semester, applications and all required documents must be ready for review at least 1 month prior to the start of the term for masters, and at least 2 months prior to the start of the term for doctoral. So, for example, if you're applying for a master's, the preferred deadline for this fall would be July 17th. If you're applying for our doctoral programs, then the preferred deadline would be 2 months prior, which is June 17th. Late applications that are not able to be processed in time for the desired semester would be considered for the next available semester. And your application is also good for up to 1 year. All right, so moving on to our tuition rates. For the current master's tuition rate, it is $874 per credit hour, and each course is 3 credits each. So that's both for our core courses, the regular courses in the program, and also if you have to take any prerequisites. So just to kind of give you a sample breakdown of what it might look like per semester, if you're taking 2 courses, that would be 6 credits times the tuition rate, plus the registration fee, plus the student services fee, and that would give you a total estimated cost of $5,774. For our doctoral program, the current rate is $1,221 per credit hour. And for the computer science, it's 4 credits per course. For the cybersecurity management information systems, it's 5. So this is kind of what you'll be looking at least at a minimum for the cost. And again, as a sample breakdown, that would be if you're taking 2 courses per semester, and your total estimated cost would be $10,298. Please keep in mind, this does not include book fees. And now that I've gone over the tuition rates, let's talk about how to fund your education, all your options. Scholarships is definitely one of them. We currently have 7 scholarships, and each of these scholarships has its own requirements. For example, the Department of Defense, or DoD, Cyber Scholarship Program is for students in both the MS and the PhD programs. It could potentially offer full tuition, assistance with books, fees, health insurance, and a $30,000 stipend per year, plus more. If you have any questions about any of these scholarships, please feel free to email cecscholarships@nova.edu. Again, that's cecscholarships@nova.edu. We also encourage you to visit our scholarships website because it has a database of many scholarships that you can look for, and also on grants as well. And on the website, you'll be able to search and apply for as many scholarships as you qualify for, and also obtain the contact information that pertains to each scholarship offered. And again, since scholarships are financial assistance that you do not have to pay back, it's definitely worth checking out all of them to see if it applies to you. Another option is financial aid. So as a graduate student, you may be eligible to apply for financial aid in the form of federal unsubsidized loans through the FAFSA. And this NSU school code is 001509. So federal unsubsidized loan means that you are responsible for the interest of these loans, meaning that if you choose not to pay the interest while you are in school and during grace periods, your interest will accumulate and would be added to the principal amount of your loan. Currently, it's at a fixed interest rate of 6.08%, and students are able to get up to $10,250 per semester. Now, this is money that you do actually have to owe back. So we recommend to only borrow what is needed, especially because you are being charged interest. And you must also be fully admitted into an eligible program. All right, thank you all so much again for joining our admissions overview webinar today. I hope you found the presentation to be helpful. This presentation will be available on CCE's YouTube page for future reference if you want to go back to it. Also, please feel free to share it with others who may be interested. And if you have any additional questions, of course, please feel free to reach out to us. You can reach me at my number here, 954-262-2010. You can also reach out to my colleague as well, Levinley Jean Joseph. And also don't forget to check out our social media. Stay connected with us, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our YouTube, and also LinkedIn as well. And I'd like to also announce that we have upcoming events. So we actually have an upcoming event tomorrow, and it's our master's application webinar and our PhD application webinar. So one will be at 9 a.m., which is the master's one, and at 9:30, it would be the PhD application webinar. So for this one, we're actually gonna go into more detail about the various admission requirements, the application process, and also provide suggestions for helping you to prepare a competitive application. And then next Tuesday, we're gonna have a Q&A chat session at 2 p.m. It's purely a time for us to just answer any of your questions that you may have after attending our events, or if you just have any questions in general. And then next Thursday, we also have an academic programs guidance webinar. So this one is really great if you're not really sure which program you're interested in, or if you just want to know more about each program. And so we'll go over graduate programs that we offer, the differences, career opportunities, and also other tips as well. And so I'm actually going to take you now to our website. That way I can tell you exactly where to go, where you can register for that as well. And also a lot of our other links that, that are related to admissions. All right, okay, so this is our main page, and you can find us here at computing.nova.edu. Again, that's computing.nova.edu. So first, I'm going to go to our admissions website, and you can easily go there if you go to Graduate Professional and you click on admissions. And here, so you'll find plenty of information, and that has to do with our master's requirements, PhD requirements, our admissions events. So what I was talking about, our events, you can register here. So this lists all our events that we have, and we even have the listing for our future events as well. So let's say you're not able to make it for, the next couple events, you can also attend the ones that we'll also have later as well. And then when you click on these, it'll take you to the registration page where you are able to register. Also, as of right now, because we're not on campus, we're able to do phone calls and also Zoom sessions. But as soon as our campus is opened up, then we can do on-campus visits. And of course, if you're not able to visit us on campus, then we're open to one-on-one sessions for phone calls or Zoom sessions, anything like that as well. And also FAQs. So these are a number of questions, commonly asked questions. And if you have any, if you want to take a look to see, you can also view them all here as well. And for international students, this is a great place to start, where you can see the requirements, some helpful resources, testimonials, and also the link to our International Affairs office and also their contact. And within each of these tabs, so if you look at if you go to the master's requirements, you'll be able to see term dates and deadlines, admissions requirements, the program specific requirements, also international admissions requirements as well. There's many ways to get here. And same thing with our PhD requirements. You can see all of them here as well. And then for our financial aid, the easiest way that I like to particularly go to is if you go down here to the bottom. So you click on open and you click on financial aid. And that'll take you to our financial aid website. This is also where you'll see the scholarships as well that I was talking about earlier. So if you want to look for loans, loan information is here. If you want to look for scholarships, scholarship search is here. And you'll see scholarships here. So you'll see also categories as well. And then if you want to look, just conduct your own research, a particular one, you can do that as well. So this is where if you want to know more about the CCE scholarships that I listed earlier, you could just type it in, or you could also look based on our College of Computing and Engineering. And you'll see them all here. And again, if you have any questions about any of these scholarships, you can email cecsscholarships@nova.edu. Again, that's cecsscholarships@nova.edu. And of course, whenever you are ready to apply, you can click here anywhere on our website. Excuse me, let me go back to our page. Anywhere on our website, you can click apply now whenever you are ready to apply. All right, so this concludes our presentation today. Thank you so much again for attending our admissions overview webinar. Again, I hope this was very helpful. And any questions that you have, please feel free to reach out to us. Please take care and have a wonderful day. Thank you.